Alright, here we go. We're back again for another video. This is episode number 4. We are on round 3, gonna be Australia. So let's have some fun. I'm gonna run through the practice programs, all that usual shit. And I'll come back to you when we're done with the practice programs. I'll let my setup be known again once I get one. And see you guys in qualifying. Alright, and here we are back for qualifying. Parc Ferme, blah blah blah.
Checks complete.
I didn't want to drive out, so I'm going to pause and I'm
going
going to wait till I'm on the final straight again. I didn't mean to drive out, but here we go. I will see you guys when we start our hot lap. And here we are. We're starting our hot lap here. Just coming around the second last turn, or third last turn. Got to make sure we get a good exit. The car feels really good in Australia here. Hopefully we can show that. If we get a bad exit, but that's okay. Nothing too crazy. Come up. Around the first 2 turns. Feels solid, feels planted. Coming down the straight, DRS active. Go down to second, up to third, up to fourth. Downshift 1 to third. The practice sessions we felt really good. But our estimated qualifying position was 22nd, dead last, unfortunately. But this DRS zone coming up here, I always struggle with getting on the activation point. So we'll see if we can get it bang on here. Nope, not yet, but pretty close. Pretty close, pretty good. Our teammate Jack is ahead of us, and we're setting purple sector, so we know we're going to be ahead of him. So that our first lap time comes out to DRS active again on this last fucking third and final DRS. As we come around, keep it within the line. This is a 5th gear turn, so we'll keep it in 5th. Hard down on the throttle. Hairpin is really tricky. We got to be very careful with it. This corner is very slippery in F122, so we got to ease it around the corner. Jack Doohan did a 121.6. We come in with a 120.3. What a good lap. That was a really good lap. So we'll see if we need to go back out again. If we do need to go back out for another lap, I will let you guys know, and I will be right back. Just a little update here. The 120 that we did is worth 9th place. I'm debating on whether we should go back out or not, but I think I'm going to and go out on a scrub set, so I'll see you guys for the next lap. And here we are coming around for our hot lap, second one of the session. Australia, we feel really good. This car feels really solid, really planted in Australia here. So this should be a good qualifying for us. Hopefully. We can make it out of Q1, that'll always be a good qualifying, but let's see how we get on in the second hot lap of the session. See if we can make up some time some places. We're already up in time on turn 1, not by much, we're down time now. It was a really good first lap that we did. It's going to be hard to live up to. That's okay, we'll see what happens. We come up around. Hard open, full throttle, gears down, banging. Hard open here too, stay around. See if we can hit the DRS zone right on. Nope, not right on, but close enough. I think enough to put us in the green. We come around the high speed chicane, flat out. A little bit of wheel spin at the end there, but that's okay. Track is rubbered in nicely for us. We're up at 10th. Q3 might be possible this season. Never mind, we lost a lot of momentum, but Q3 still could be possible here. Gotta aim for Q3. We need a points finish. We need 2 points finishes for as we almost spin it. And we almost spin it again. Yeah, this is not gonna be a lot. So let's back out, save the tires, and I'll see you guys in Q2. Alright, we're back. We are back for our Q2. We made it in. We were 9th place. I am on a scrub set of tires here. New set of softs. That's what scrub set of tires means, by the way. In case if any of you didn't know, we are on a scrub set of tires. So we'll see how we get on this set. And hopefully this is just a feeler lap, see what we can do. And hopefully then we can put on our new softs to get into Q3. Just got to make sure that's a smooth turn-in. It is. A little bit of slip on the exit, and we get a major slip, and our car's done.
Are you all right? Engine off, engine off.
Man. That's not good. We have to retire. Well, I'll see you guys in the race. Looks like we're starting 15th.
Well, this might not be the season opener anymore, but it's no less an event. So welcome to Albert Park for the Australian Grand Prix. The Melbourne circuit is certainly one that needs to be taken seriously. It's a combination of slippery surfaces and difficult corners, making it a very tricky track when it comes to overtaking. Drivers find it hard to pass and will need to take full advantage of those DRS zones if they want to have any hope of breaking through. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he'll start from pole position, edging out Sergio Perez, who lines up P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Sainz, Leclerc, Hamilton, Russell, Fernando Alonso, Gasly, Ocon, Bottas, Norris, Tsunoda, Stroll, Oscar Piastri, Magnussen, Smith, Joe, Hulkenberg, Albon, Sargent, De Vries, Sargent. Now it's almost
apparently Sargent,
out, so
which
let's
is
go
Jack.
down to the track.
Jack is starting last place.
What would any Grand Prix
We're
weekend
starting in 16th after an unfortunate crash in qualifying.
Okay, here we go. I know
Alternate
what you can
strategies.
do. Don't let me down.
Alternate strategy is the most time saver here. Apparently they want the alternate strategy, so I think we'll run alternate here. They're thinking alternate's better, but I don't know. Based on our tire wear, you know what? We trust our engineers, right? We trust them. We trust them enough to do this. So, all right, here we go. It's almost 5 red lights and 5 lights out, and away we go. Get a good start. And we did. Got a really good start. Right by Piastri, right by Bottas. Really good start, guys. Really good start. Oh, we lost it. We lost it. All right, here we go. Race time. I trust our engineers. We're projected right now. No, we want our personalized strategy. Fuel load is perfect. All right, guys, here we go. We just got to make sure we get a good start. Let's see. It's lights out and away we go here. We get a really good start. Piastri just turned into us, but thank goodness we didn't get any damage off that one. That was a really close race start, but we do get damage after turning in. It's okay though, we might be all right. Might be all right. Turn completely. Oh, we're foobarred.
Are you okay?
All right, guys, 3rd time's a charm. Here we go. Nobody's gonna watch this video, so it doesn't matter. But here we go. 5 red lights, and away we go. Here we are. We get a good start. Good jump on Magnussen. Piastri also got a good start ahead of us here. Let's just make sure we slow down right in time here. Don't want to get into any trouble, as we get into trouble anyway and we get front wing damage.
Okay, the underbody's taken some damage.
And underbody damage. Nice. 4th time's a try. Restarting again. All right, here we are.
Okay,
4th
here
time's
we
a
go.
charm.
I know
Hopefully
what you can
nobody
do.
will come
Don't
in
let
front
me
of
down.
us. Personalized strategy. 21 laps of fuel. 9 laps on the hards. I trust my engineers. So here we go. 5 lights out and away we go. Here we go. Magnussen and Piastri also did get a very good start. Stroll got a good start of hell. Norris looks like got a good start as well. Let's see if we can survive lap 1. We can. Thought we got ahead of Magnussen there, but we didn't. We lose it on the curb a little bit, which allows Albon to get ahead of us. But that's okay. We're going to be coming right back at Alex Albon right into this turn. We got ahead of Albon right at the end of the turn here. Got to be careful because Magnussen's right ahead. Looks like he's slow a little bit. We got to make sure we can get by him on the next straight if he's going to be this slow. But here we go, turn 4 or 5. Magnussen does get a little bit of a gap. Albon is just behind us barely, but he's catching up. Oh, my overtake was off. I thought my overtake was on. Shoot. Okay, Albon is ahead of us. We should be able to get him by this next lap. The car does feel good this race. We should be able to get him here coming up on the next pit straight. The pit straight, we should be able to have him. Somebody's attacking us. I don't know who the back is yet. I'll let you guys know in a second here. You guys already know, but Guan Yu Zhou is attacking. We have to move to a defensive position instead of trying to attack Albon here. But it might just come in turn that we get to attack Albon because everybody else is slow in front of him. Turn ERS on. Let's get the energy going. As lap 1 is complete. We gotta make sure we can get ahead of Albon here. That's our main thing. Oh, we lose it!
Okay, red flag, mate. Red flag. No overtaking, please. We'll see you in the pit lane. Okay, there's been an incident on track resulting in loose debris. Fortunately,
it was caused by us, unfortunately. But let's see how the red flag system works.
This is essentially a free stop, so let's think very carefully about our strategy for the rest of this race.
I don't think we want to stop again, do we? No, if we just run hard tires right to the end, I think we're okay. So now, if we advance. First red flag, here we go.
Again.
Red flag restart, we're on the hard tires. Try again. 5 red lights out and away we go again. Piastri got a horrible start.
Full course caution, the safety car's out. Keep an eye on the delta, we need to keep it positive to avoid a penalty. Slow down, maintain.
Why did the safety car? Oh, it might be a bug in the game. So I will see you guys right after the session restarts again. I will see you on our last lap when the safety car does come in. Alright guys, well the safety car is coming in this lap. Looks like that's another little bug with the game where if you go... Okay, Jeff, shut up. I'm trying to talk. If you have a red flag, it looks like the safety car automatically deploys off restart. That's another thing for these guys, developers, to check out in the game. Another little bug. Crashed once too earlier, but that's not a big deal. Crashes happen. So that's just another little bug that these developers need to check out. But other than that, the game looks amazing. It feels amazing. It's a good game. It's a really good game. If you guys don't have it already, I will recommend buying it. At 100 subscribers, I will give away a copy of this game to any console that you are playing on. But here we go as we come up out of the safety car for the safety car restart. Gotta make sure we get a good start. Jeff, the safety car hasn't come in yet. We will be going to the end of the race on these tires.
Okay, you're losing a small amount of time to the car behind. Just keep
Jeff,
pushing.
we just started. Oh, I almost did it again. Guys.
Okay, clear.
Whoever's coming up on the outside of the move is not going to stick, by the way. I will get my elbows out and defend that position for all I can. We will be going to the end of the race on these tires, but just in case, I'm going to set soft tires here on the next straight when I have a minute. Voice recognition. Set soft tires.
Okay, roger that. Soft tires at the next pit stop.
Beautiful. In case we need to stop again or we want to stop again, I have soft tires on the pit stop here. Just so we can, if we need to. And we will be on the softs, because these hard tires I hope last us to at least lap 16. But we'll see how long these tires do last us, depending on how hard we need to race the car ahead and car behind. It's going to be a long race, 15 laps on these, because we're at the new 35% distance, is what we are running. Full cockpit view, full commentary. Again, if you guys don't like it, let me know in the comments, or you guys can skip ahead. Hey, But I appreciate you guys checking in, coming to watch the videos. It's always appreciated. So thank you for being here. Here we go. Back on the main straight, DRS zone. I don't think I will be able to get DRS on the Piastri ahead, because these guys look like they're zooming pretty far off in the distance. We are 5/10 off the DRS from Piastri currently. But DRS does not come in until 3 laps after the safety car. 3 laps either in the race or 3 laps after the safety car. So we'll see if we'll be able to get DRS on Piastri here, if we could just get a move on. There are some new upgrades for the car this weekend. All of our R&D did go through, which is really good for us. So we shall see. We come into the chicane again, the high-speed chicane. We do have to back out a little bit on the exit of it, but that's okay. Here we go. Come in, turn in beautifully. Piastri's just kind of going in the distance. Albon is on medium tires. I doubt those can make it to the end. So we just kind of, I feel like everybody was on medium tires ahead. We kind of have to just like conserve a little bit, conserve our tire wear, ride safe, keep our fucking head down, and we should be able to get into the distance here. As Piastri does look like he's getting close to Magnussen. DRS is enabled, so we do have to be careful from behind now because we do not have the DRS that people behind us have. Like Hulkenberg's going to have DRS on us for all these straights, so we got to make sure we can try to keep him behind. But we just got to keep our head down and race our own race. We are on the hard tires, so they will last a while. I do have soft tires on hand, ready to go, as long as I don't do that and go in the grass again. Not ideal for us, because I allowed Nico to catch right up to our tail, but we'll see what we can do. As we come along the back straight, Nico will have DRS, but we'll see if we can keep him behind, cut off the lanes that he's trying to attack us on. Which we are able to defend on that straight, no problem. Beautiful chicane from us. Nico will probably get us on this straight as well. Yeah, he's gone. Okay, that's okay, that's okay. All we have to do is just keep going on, keep going on.
We lost the position.
Wait for him to make a mistake, and then we capitalize on Nico's mistake. We have to keep him under pressure, though. That's the main thing. If we keep him under pressure, we're okay. We will have DRS here on him. So we'll see if we can regain the position. Even if we don't, it's not that big of a deal because there's another DRS zone we can try to retake the position on. Braking in dirty air, Lewis Hamilton would be sad. It's okay, we got DRS again on Nico. This car just seems a little bit too quick. I didn't show you guys our R&D, but after this race I will show you our R&D. We are currently the bottom car. We do not have any R&D. We are the last car in the field. But to be fair, one car has to be the last car. It turns out this one is just us. We are the last car for fastness, like for how fast we are, for everything. Which sucks, but you know what? It's only uphill from here. That's the thing with being the bottom car. It's only uphill. So if we get down here into the high-speed chicane, we just got to keep Hulkenberg in within the second. Looks like Guan Yu Zhou is just DNF'd. I don't know how long he's been DNF'd for, but he is DNF'd. Or Guan Yu Zhou. Looks like he DNF'd. We just got to make sure we keep our tires up to a good standard here. And we might be able to score some points because of our strategy. But we shall see. We have our teammate right behind us.
Ahead. Well done, but be aware these tires need to get us to the end of this race.
We do have Jack right behind us on our tail, all up on our gearbox. Wish I could make team orders here because I definitely let Jack through because he looks like he can catch Nico and give him a good run for his money. If I can't catch Nico here, I might let Jack through in order to try to attack Nico. But we'll see if I can catch Nico here on my own. If I can't, I will let Jack through. I will be a good teammate. Looks like we are catching Nico as well. Looks like he ran out of the ERS, he used it all up a little bit too early. We might be able to get him on the straight. Will we have enough speed? Which we might. No, we're gonna back out and save it for the next straight. Don't want to rush an overtake here and end up ruining our front ring or anything. Just play it safe. Me and Nico has kind of tailed me along to catch the back end of this pack, but this straight I should definitely have him here. Like, we are fast. way. Brake later. Piastri seems to be as we move off the track though.
Nice overtake.
We do keep him behind. That's a little like, that was a scumbag move by me, but it does get our teammate ahead. Jack is ahead of Nico as well. So Jack offers us a little bit of protection, which is good. Piastri's next, who is also caught behind a bunch of slow cars of Alex Albon. Looks like there's a fat DRS train ahead of us. So we'll see. These tires do have to last us to the end of the race, so I do have to be careful about our tires. We'll see who pits at the end though. Could be pretty interesting to see what comes out of the pit strategy after the red flag. I feel like we did choose a good thing by only doing a one stop. Our tires will suffer towards the end, but we might be okay. We might be alright. Depending on how many pit. Yeah, look how close we are. Oh! As we lose the back end there. Back end just steps out on us under braking. We really do need to get this car upgraded, but again, it's a work in progress. We are the owner driver of a car. We have probably the best feedback we'll ever have for a car. So I think it's either our air or our chassis needs to be upgraded here. So those are the two R&D we'll be upgrading. These guys ahead of us are all in a battle, all the way up to 13th, from 16th to 13th. I do not have DRS yet, but I'm sure on this next straight I will get DRS, and I might be able to get Piastri here if they keep struggling to pass. Albon. We have to bide our time. We have to choose our overtakes. Piastri is right within touching distance of us, but we do have to choose our overtakes. We can't just overtake willy-nilly and expect to be okay. So maybe on this straight here, we have DRS active. Kind of went off the line, so we might not get the slipstream. We're going to turn DRS off. And we might be able to pick up the scraps between Piastri and Bottas. Or we won't because we'll crash it.
That looked bad. Are you alright?
Oh, the tires let go. Unfortunate series of events. We are going to have to retire from the session, unfortunately. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. We did have to retire due to a driver error, not respecting the tires, plus the dirty air.
Let's see how the driver's standings have changed.
But, oh well. We will, we do get a secondary sponsor on the car now because I think we are level 5. So we will do that on the video. So let's get the secondary sponsor on the car and we'll adjust the livery. So, let's fill up with the activities here. We'll get power equipment upgrade. We don't want to have anything in the red because we're this early in. I think. We'll power team building for 5K. Oh, I accidentally clicked out of it. Oops. We'll do a sponsor event. Second driver, external training. We can do everything actually. Let's just do everything. Alright, well let's get a second sponsor on the car. Here we go. This is big for us. Qualify in P15 or better. We get a goal bonus of 108. Weekly income is 73K. Out qualify my rival. I don't have a rival. 10 laps during practice. That's not much. So like the other one, the Zaynetto, is looking pretty good. Loop. What does that give us? Achieve a top 16 finish during a race. Loop is another good option. But Zaynetto is probably our best so far. Achieve a top 14. Doesn't really give that much. See, Highland. Beat your rival during a race. That could be a good option as well, but it pays the same as Zaynetto for low risk, pretty much. Like, we get 4 extra K income. So it doesn't matter. What's Echo? Score 1 construction champion point during a race weekend. Gives me 74K. I think our best bet is Zaynetto. Zaynetto. We're going to confirm sponsor with Zaynetto. So we're going to go to customization here. We're going to go to car liveries. We might change the livery here. This one's new. So let's just mess around here because we have time. Let's just see what this car will look like. If we run purple. Yeah, no, I like discard changes. Can't edit any of this. I think our current livery is probably better. Let's add some sponsor decals. So our main one's going to be Serpent. Or Seren. The secondary decal. Nah, we're going to keep Seren on the front wing. There. We're going to put Zanetto on that one. This one can be Zanetto. That one's a main sponsor. That one's a main sponsor. That one's a main sponsor. Put Zanetto there. Actually, we'll put Zanetto there. And then we'll run Serpent there. Or Seren there. Because of the main sponsor. Secondary can go there as well. And there we go. Sponsors are complete. Unfortunately, we did end up having to retire from that race early. But that's okay. Because you know what? We'll be back in the next video. Actually, here we go. We'll select a rival. We'll go with Yuki Tsunoda, I think. Honestly, Jokwon Yu is going to be tough. Valtteri is going to be tough as well. They're fast. I think if we go with Yuki, it's going to be better for our rivalry.
Not an easy decision, but you handled it well.
So we'll go Yuki
Thanks.
Tsunoda for a rival. And as always, guys, thank you all for watching. I really do appreciate it. It does mean a lot to me. And I'll see you guys in the next episode of F1 2023, my team.